that audio? I- uh,
Mr. Bodhi, your line is getting disturbed actually. Your line is disturbed actually. There is a chattering noise coming from behind.
No, I'll take care. It will be uh, ठीक है I'll just try. Okay, say Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Very good.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavad pranam.
Any other language?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavad pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Bodhi, sound is not clear.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Any other language?
Hare Krishna.
आवाज में कोई गड़बड़ी है क्या?
No voice नहीं आ रही.
No voice break is there. आवाज नहीं आ रहा है.
No voice at all.
मैं कुछ बोल नहीं रहा तो आवाज कैसे आएगा? Okay, now select whatever you want the language. What kirtan we do today? Namaste. Say, Hridaye Nasana. Narasimha Bhagavan ki. I do one thing. Got it. Huh? Audio is okay now? No, we do one thing otherwise. Remove this TV, everything not needed. TV. Why you want to see my face? Okay. Hare Krishna. Now audio is better. I removed everything now. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Chalo. So today, what I wanted to do, I selected from the Bhagavatam the verses talking about the Narasimha Leela. We, in the first class, Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Devi Gaudavani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashad Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So everything is fine. Please raise your hand if any problem you are having. So can I start? Maybe we can reduce this. Please, all the languages, keep yourself unmuted. Yes, and please, you can take class. I find Marathi, Telugu, Hindi, and Malyalam. So you can keep translating. They are telling no voice, no voice. They are getting desperate. Okay. So we did what we did with the beginning of this whole Leela. We discussed about Prahlad Maharaj interaction with his father. We started there. And then after that, we saw Prahlad Maharaj trying to teach his classmates in the Gurukul. That was second session. And then the third session was by Bhaktivinoda Maharaj, the prayers of, he more or less summarized the whole Leela. Then yesterday we had Radha Vallabh Prabhu give very nice explanation of the humility in devotion service. Correct? You all know. Very touching class. Now today, being the day of Narasimha Jayanti, I will take overall from the appearance of Narasimha Deva, we have to take those verses and then we will go into some prayers. I selected some of the prayers which Prahlad Maharaj offered to Narasimha Deva. Okay. This is the appearance. Being obsessed with anger, Hiranyakashipu was very great in bodily strength, thus chastised his exalted devotee Prahlad with harsh words. Cursing him again and again, Hiranyakashipu took up his sword and got up from his royal throne. A great anger struck his fist against the column. From within the pillar came a fearful sound which appeared to crack the covering of the universe. Mighty Yudhishthira, the sound reached even the abodes of the demigod, Lord Brahma. When the demigod heard it, I thought, oh, now planets are being destroyed. That was the kind of sound. Now, sound goes to the city, imagine goes to the whole country, whole world, and then goes even across the universe. While showing his extraordinary prowess, Hiranyakashipu desired to kill his own son, heard that wonderful tremendous sound, never heard before. Upon hearing the sound, the other leaders of demos were afraid. None of them could find the origin of the sound in their assembly. To prove the statement of his servant Prahlad Maharaj was substantial. In other words, to prove Supreme God is present everywhere, even within the pillar of an assembly hall. The Supreme Personality Godhead Hari exhibited a wonderful form never before seen. The form was neither that of a man, that of a lion. The Lord appeared in his wonderful form in the assembly hall. Hiranyakashipu studied the form of the Lord. This is the form. Standing before him, the Lord form was extremely fierce because of his angry eyes, which resembled molten gold, his shining mane, which expanded the dimension of his fearful face, his deadly teeth, his razor-sharp tongue, which moved like a dueling sword. His ears were erect and motionless, his nostrils and gaping mouth appeared like caves of a mountain. His jaws parted fearfully, and the entire body touched the sky. His neck was very short and thick, his chest broad, his waist thin, hairs from his body were white like the rays of the moon. His arms, which resembled the flanks of soldiers, spread in all directions as he killed the demons, rogue thieves with his conch shell, disc, club, lotus, other natural weapon. Making a shrill sound of laughter, the Supreme Personality God Narayana, who is extremely strong and powerful, captured Hiranyakashipu, who was protecting himself with a sword and shield, leaving no gaps open. With the speed of a hawk, Hiranyakashipu moved sometimes in the skies, sometimes on earth. His eyes closed because of fear of Narasimhadeva's laughter. As the snake captures a mouse or a Garuda captures a tumultuous venomous snake, Lord Narasimhadev captured Hiranyakashipu could not even be pierced with the thunderbolt of King Indra. As Hiranyakashipu moves its links here and there, and all around were afflicted by being captured, Lord Narasimhadev placed the demon on his lap, supporting with the thighs, and the door of the assembly hall very easily tore the demon to pieces. Narasimhadev Bhagavan ki. So this was the description of the appearance. Okay. Now, yesterday, Radha Vallabh Prabhu started the prayers. Let us. The great saint Narada Muni continued, the demigod headed by Lord Brahma, Shiva, the demigod, dared not come before the Lord, who at the time was extremely angry. Now, as we are discussing, this showed the difference between full faith and slight doubt. Just like we have Bada Haridas Thakur, when the prostrate entered the assembly, he showed the difference between a devotee with no desire for enjoyment than normal people like us who still have some desire for enjoyment. So Krishna creates a testing situation, and in the testing situation, pure devotee comes out. We can say, so great is Haridas Thakur. Similarly, so great is Prahlad Maharaj. Fear could not touch him, could not even touch him. He's totally free from any fear. Full faith in the Lord. Devatas have faith, maybe some doubt. Maybe he will lose control and kill me. Some doubt is there. Therefore, they were panicking. But here was somebody who was exalted. True, Brahma and Shiva are also pure devotees, but according to the Leela Shakti of the Lord, they kept away. God is a fortune also. See, it is said, the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi, requested to go before the Lord by all the demigods present, but because the fear could not do so. This is the arrangement of Yogamaya. Other devatas, Mahamaya. Their panic is because of Mahamaya. But here is the topmost devotees, by Yogamaya they kept away. But she also did not go. Even she had never seen such a wonderful, extraordinary form, and thus she could not approach him. Thereafter, Lord Brahma requested Prahlad Maharaj, was standing very near to him. My dear son, Lord Narasimha, extremely angry at your demonic father, please go forward and even after killing him, his eyes are angry. So many times people think that anger has no utility. Anger is there in even devotional service. But our anger is because of ahankara, our anger is because of pride, because of lust. So therefore, our anger is mostly not pure. Therefore, better to be avoided. Correct? This is a sadhu should not be angry, yes. But sometimes when a devotee is being offended, the other devotee cannot tolerate it. That devotee may just ignore personal. Other devotee cannot. Narasimhadeva, you see, is angry. Is angry. Lord is angry. So, extremely angry at demonic father. Please go forward and appease the Lord. Narad Muni continued, King, although the exalted devotee Prahlad Maharaj was only a little boy, he accepted the Lord Brahma's words. He gradually proceeded toward Lord Narasimha and fell down to offer. See, children we should not bring to the class. They will simply play. Give them some playing opportunity. O king, although the exalted devotee Prahlad Maharaj, only a little boy, he accepted Lord Brahma's words. He gradually proceeded toward Narasimha and fell down to offer his actual obeisance with his folded hand. When Narasimha saw the small boy Prahlad Maharaj prostrated the soles of his lotus feet, he became very ecstatic in affection towards his devotee. Raising Prahlad, the Lord placed his lotus hand upon the Lord's head, boy's head, because his hand is always ready to create fearlessness in all his devotees. So Narasimha put his hand. Prahlad Maharaj would thank him again and again. My Lord, you never did this blessing to even Brahma, Shiva, no, nobody, Narada. You placed your hand upon. But to touch a Lord Narasimha's hand on Prahlad Maharaj's head, Prahlad was completely free from all material contamination and desires, as if he had been thoroughly cleansed. Therefore, he at once became transcendently situated, and all the symptoms of ecstasy became manifest in his body. His heart filled with love, his eyes with tears, and thus he was able to completely capture the lotus feet of the Lord with the core of his heart. How beautiful. Okay? Prahlad Maharaj fixed his mind and sight upon Lord Narasimha's full attention. In complete trance, with a fixed mind, he began to offer prayers and love with a faltering voice. How touching it is. His heart is now in ecstasy. The Lord has. Now, the first shloka, Brahmadaya Suragana Munayota Siddha Sattvaikatan Gatayo Vachasam Pravahe Naraditum Purugunai Aduna Pipipru Kim Tostamarati Same Harirugra Jate. See what advanced prayer. He's saying Brahma Adi, Brahma and other personality, Suragana, other devatas, Munaya, great sages, Siddhas, another Siddha personality, Sattvaikatana. They are all situated in pure goodness. Vachasam pravahe. They offered already beautiful prayers to you. Okay? And we were joking last time how these prayers were. Nagas got, say, oh, our Nagapatni, this guy had stolen, thank you, we got it. Siddha said, Are all of Siddhis, this guy had taken away. Now we got back our Siddhi. And Indira said, I got back my Apsaras. And Narasimha was not happy. He was thinking, what kind of prayers is this, But now, Prahlad Maharaj is actually guru of all of them. He is not only guru for Hiranyakashipu, he is guru even for the Devatas. He is a very exalted personality by the grace of Narad Muni. So he is instructing actually, very gently. He says, Hare Rukha, first humility, he is giving a lesson on humility naturally. He said, what I can offer, Ugra Jate, I am born from a demonic family. Naraditum, I cannot offer any praise to you. Kim Tostum, how can I satisfy you, my Lord? I am coming from Ugra Jati, from a demonic family. Here, such great sages offered you prayers. Beautiful. Prahlad Maharaj continued, one may pajas. This is Siksha for all these people. One may pajas wealth, aristocratic family, beauty, austerity, education, luster, influence, physical strength, diligence. These all people had. Mystic power, but I think even by all this, one cannot satisfy. One can satisfy Lord by devotion service. Gajendra did this, and order satisfied. Then he says the Brahman has all the 12 qualifications, but he's not a devotee. He said he cannot deliver himself. Forget about his family. But a demonic person, for somebody coming from a demonic family, if he's a pure devotee, he can deliver his whole family. You see that? Such a devotee is better than such a Brahmana because the devotee can purify his whole family, but the so-called Brahman in a position of false prestige cannot purify even himself. He may be very proud. I'm born in a Brahmana family. But he cannot even purify himself. But a pure devotee can actually deliver his own family. Then he speaks, then why I'm glorifying you? I'm from Ugra Jati. He says, by glorifying you, I become purified. He gives an example of the mirror. When you decorate yourself, your reflection of the mirror is also beautiful. So by glorifying the Lord, we become glorified. By beautifying the Lord, we become beautified. The Supreme Lord, the personality God, is always fully satisfied in himself. The something is offered to him, the offering by the Lord mercy is for the benefit of the devotee. It's not the Lord is satisfied when you say, oh, you're wonderful. He's always wonderful. He's always happy in himself. If we don't get some honor, we become little dissatisfied. Correct? Somebody ignores us, we become very, very angry. Okay? But offering is for the benefit of the devotee. Devotee does not need service from anyone. Or the Lord does not need service from anyone. To give an example, face is decorated. Reflection on face in a mirror is also to be decorated. Therefore, although I was born in a demonic family, we are all like that, I may without a doubt offer prayers to the Lord with the best of the ability. Offer prayers, bow down. Now I am bowing down, I have no devotion, how can I bow down? Arey, bow down, it is good for you. Somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, I have no love and gratitude to you when I am bowing down. Prabhupada said, keep bowing down, it will slowly come. Neither Acharya he can say like that. We should not speak. Anyone who has been forced by ignorance to enter the material world may be purified of material life. He offer prayers to the Lord and hears the Lord glory. O my Lord, all the demigod headed by Brahma, sincere servants of your Lord Shiva, switched in transcendental position. Therefore, they are not like us. Your appearance in the fearsome form is a pastime for your own pleasure. Such an incarnation is always meant for protection, improvement of the universe. Mode the sadhur of Vishika Sarpahatya. You heard about that? He said even saint become happy when a snake or a scorpion is killed. So he says, now my father is killed, who was like a snake. Okay? Durbuddhe. He's seeing the reality. He is humble, but he is seeing the reality. What is the reality? Father was like a snake only, always envious. So he says, my Lord, now give up your anger. No, that idiot is killed. My Lord Narasimha, please therefore cease your anger now that my father, the great demon Hiranyakashipu, has been killed. Since even saintly person take pleasure in the killing of a scorpion or a snake, all the words have achieved great satisfaction. Because of the death of this demon, now they are all confident and happy and they will always remember your auspicious incarnate in order to be free from fear. O most powerful, insurmountable Lord, who are kind to the fallen souls. Shri Radha Govinda ki. I have been put in the association of the demon as a result of my activity, and therefore I am very much afraid of my conditioned life within the material world. When the moment comes, and when you will call me to the shelter of your lotus feet, which are the ultimate goal of the liberation from the conditioned life. Okay, I remember translators are there, they were struggling, so I'll slow down. Okay. Now, this is so touching. Just imagine. What is your name? Gangapati. And you say, my Lord, when will you call me? Isn't it touching? For millions and trillions of life, you are rotating. He is such an exalted devotee, the Lord has appeared for him. And he is saying, my Lord, when you will call me for your service? Gangapati, where are you? Correct? That day is success. Correct? When you will call. Today our situation is not yet. We are not qualified for Lord to even notice. Correct? Therefore, we give obeisance, we tell the Guru Pranam mantra. So Lord notices us. Okay, we are servant of my dear devotee. Correct? We are not even noticeable for the Lord. Imagine Lord calling you. Arey, where are you? The Shastra says actually our service to the Lord is in different rasa. We do not know what it is. Maybe we are friend of the Lord, maybe we are Lord's servant, maybe we are five rasas, we have another. And in that also, it's not a photostat copy. Each friend gives a pleasure to the Lord in different way. And Lord is missing us. But because we are not qualified, He cannot bring us to the spiritual world because He'll make everything crazy there. Correct? Anna? He'll make everything crazy. No problem, no problem. Leave it. leave it. Don't say anything. So, when you will call me to the shelter of your lotus feet, isn't it so touching? The Lord wants to call, but we are not ready, saying when He will come. O great one of Supreme Lord, because a combination of pleasing and displeasing situation, and because of separation from them, one is placed in more regrettable position within the heavenly hell planet, as if burning in a fire of lamentation. Although there are many remedies by which you get a miserable life, remedies are more painful than the misery itself. He's making joke of this word. डॉक्टर लोग बनाते रहते हैं दवाई, लेकिन वो मेरे को दर्द होता है और डॉक्टर ऐसा इंजेक्शन मारता है ज्यादा दर्द हो जाता है. That's what he's telling. Right? He's saying, no, See, I gave that example of this for you want to go from here to, say, Bangalore. You can study this. Now you can walk and go. It's a great pleasure. Your walking is good for exercise. Even Lord Narasimha's stomach was inside, correct? Waist was thin, sumadhyama. Because we don't walk, our stomach becomes bloated. So it's good for health, walking, best exercise, okay? So you're walking, every day you'll walk 15, 20, maximum 25 kilometers. It's very nice. If you go actually, they made drone train, no? So you can see dome train, no? You can see the whole Western Ghats. And so many temples are there on the way. So you visit all temples, have prasadam. Previously, every temple will give you prasadam. So nicely enjoy, see the surrounding. And somebody comes and says, but how many days? 20 days it will take. Somebody says 20 days it will take. I'll make a road for you. You can go by car. Okay. Actually, I'm in comfort for you. You are simply saying I'll be more comfortable. Nothing you did, wasted my time. Then you made road. Making road is a pleasure. You have to break stones. You see, you had a difficult, you had a pain, but the remedy to get out miserable life is more painful than the remedy itself. From the miserable condition itself. So then making road is a pleasure, no. Then making cars is a pleasure, no. Third, you have to break. Then after that, you have to dig petrol, bring from middle of ocean, and so many wars happening because of petrol. Then after that, pollution, global warming, accidents. So many people are dying in accident. So you thought little comfort, but instead of removing my misery, the remedy is more painful than the misery itself. This you study deeply. Therefore, I think the only remedy is to engage in your service. Kindly instruct me in that. So we are lost today in this world. The whole individual, individually and collectively, we are fighting against the remedy of the difficulties of the material existence. Jarma mrityu jara vyadhi, correct? Your whole science means what? Collectively fighting against the will of the Lord. You cannot do anything actually. Instead of that, focus on devotional service. Now, if you say, I want to, like people are there, I want to fight against old age, I want to fight, you're wasting your time. It will come. Okay? So your focus should be on devotional service. Don't lose your focus just because of the difficulties of adhyatmika, adi, bhautika, devika, klesha. No. The focus should remain devotional service. Oh, my Lord Narasimha, by engaging in your trance and loving association of devotees who are liberated soul hamsas, I shall become completely uncontaminated association of these modes of material nature. Be able to chant the glories of your Lordship was so dear to me. I can chant your glories following exactly the footsteps of Lord Brahma and display succession. In this way, I shall undoubtedly be able to cross the ocean of Nishtha, saying, I want to stay in company of devotees. My Lord Narasimha Deva, our Supreme Lord, because of bodily conception life, embodied soul neglected and not cared by you, cannot do anything for their betterment. It's very beautiful shloka. He says somebody neglected by the Lord has no protection. Just like he gives an example, a father and mother cannot protect a child. In front of father, mother, the child dies sometime. And then a doctor, in front of doctor, the patient dies. And even a boat of ocean can sometimes boat drowns like Titanic. So whatever protection we are imagining in this world, it is not protection if somebody is neglected by the Lord. What a statement it is. See, because of bodily conception life, embodied soul neglected and not cared by you cannot do anything for their better. If you are neglected by the Lord, life is over actually. Finished, faced. There is no protection for us. Just like boat is not a protector in the ocean. No, correct. Seemingly this word is a protection. Therefore, there is a famous shloka, no? Yedana yavana putra parijana eteke ache para titire. It's not. But it looks. So once actually we understand we are in danger, we will always chant Yato Yato Yami Tato Narasimha. Somehow we feel, just like I told you that example, I was coming from Chennai to Mangalore. The air was heavy, the flight was shaking like this. So I was saying Namaste Narasimha, Namaste Narasimha. Because why? I'm feeling now I'm in danger. But actually the reality is always I'm in danger. And if Lord neglects me, there is no Prabhupada says that as a pure devotee. If Lord is holding the whole universe, like this it will scatter. Correct. What the scientists know, they are just a small, tiny insect. They don't know. The Lord is protecting us every moment. They don't know. And then My dear Lord, I have been completely experienced the concerning the worldly opulence, mystic power, longevity, other pleasure, endowed by all Brahma down to the Nine. As a powerful time, it destroy them. Because of my experience, I do not wish to possess them. My dear Lord, I request you to place me in touch of a pure devotee. Let me serve him as a sincere servant. I said, give me company of devotees, and I want to serve them. In this material world, every living entity desires some future happiness, exactly like a mirage in the desert. Where there is water in the desert, where there is happiness in this world. See, how does he know? By hearing Narad Muni. He has not seen the world. By hearing that, he knows everything. As for the body, what it is value, it is merely a source of various diseases. The so-called philosophers, scientists, politicians know this very well, but they aspire for temporary happiness. Happiness is very difficult to obtain, but because they're unable to control the senses, they are after so-called happiness in the middle world and never come to the right conclusion. O my Lord, O Supreme, because I was born in a family full of hellish qualities, passion, what is my position? What do you said of your causeless mercy, which you never offered even to Brahma, Shiva, or goddess of fortune, Lakshmi? You, you never put your hand on their head, but you put on my head. You see? The Lord gives grace, recognizing. He's so kind. O Lord, O my dear Lord, O Supreme Personality Godhead, because the association in material desires one after another, I was gradually falling into the blind well full of snakes, following the general populace. But your servant Narad Muni kindly accepted the disciple and instructed me how to achieve the transcendental position. Therefore, my first duty to serve him. First duty, how can I leave his service? So he's seeing the Lord, he is not forgetting his Guru. You know, Prabhupada says Mayavadi, their Guru is like a staircase. They use the Guru and forget Guru. Use Guru, kill Guru. Correct? That happens also in material life. You help somebody and after you give help, he forgets you. Correct? We also remember somebody when we have some problem. We are also like that. And when that person gives help to us, after that he forget. That's how. One person was telling me he had a big position. He said, whole life people treated me like a donkey, put all their problems on my head and I solved them. And today they don't even remember me. That's how the world is. So it's not a devotion life. Devotees are not like that. They never forget. Okay? My first, where is Narad Muni? He's the one who gave me, how can I forget him? He's remembering his guru. Even the Lord is in front of him. Correct? अब क्या हो गया ना नारद मुनि अब तो कृष्ण इधर सामने खड़े नरसिंह correct and see because of me he came. We will be thinking like that. He's thinking, all right. Where is Narada? He's the one who gave me the process to achieve a lotus feet. Oh my Lord, my dear Lord of mercy, unlimited reservoir transcendental qualities. You killed my father Hiranyakashipu and saved me from the sword. He remembers gratitude. He had said very angrily, if there is any supreme control other than me, let him save you. I shall not sever your head from the body. There are things that by saving me and killing him, you have acted just to prove the true words of a devotee. Because Prahlad says, here is there. I told in the last time, the Lord did not come because of experiment of Hiranyakashipu. Correct? Hiranyakashipu experiment. Show me and I kill. Lord doesn't care for your experiment. He'll not come. He came because Prahlad Maharaj said, yes, he is there in the pillar. So Krishna wants to prove the words of the devotee as always true. To keep the name of his devotee, to honor his devotee, he appeared, satisfy his devotee. There is no other cause. Now, very interestingly, in the next shloka, Prahlad Maharaj, a small 5-year-old boy, is predicting appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In this way, my Lord, he appeared in various incarnations as a human being, as an animal, as a great saint, a demigod, fish, tortoise, thus maintaining the entire creation different planetary system. According to the age of my Lord, to protect the principle of religion. In age of Kali, however, you do not assert yourself as Supreme Personality Godhead, and therefore you do not Three Yuga or the Lord who appears in 3 yugas. And what is the shloka? Channa kalo yadabhava 3 yugo atastasva. Therefore your name is 3 yuga. Many Vaishnava Sampradayas, they say, Lord, there is no incarnation in Kali Yuga. Therefore they don't accept Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They say, Lord, one of the names is 3 yuga. But here Prahlad Maharaj is saying, they don't read Bhagavatam properly. Prahlad is saying, your name is 3 yuga because in Kali Yuga you appear hidden. See? Channa kalo yadabhavas. It is there, no shloka. My dear Lord, Lord of Vaikuntha planet, where there is no anxiety, mind is extremely sinful and lusty. Isn't it true for us? Take care. Being sometimes so-called happy and sometimes so-called distressed. My mind is full of limitation and fear. It always seeks more and more money. Fear for him. We taking our role. Thus it has become more polluted and never satisfied topic concerning you, and therefore more sinful and pure and poor. In such a status of life, how shall I be able to discuss your activities? For us, he is giving some prayer. My dear Lord, O infallible one, my position is like that a person has many wives, all trying to attract him in different ways. Okay. O my Lord, O Supreme Personality, God, original spiritual master of the entire world, what is the difficulty for you for managing affairs of the universe and delivering a fallen soul engaged in a devotion service? You are a friend of the all-suffering humanity, and for great personalities, it is necessary to show mercy to the foolish. Just like we say, no, Patita Pavana Hetu, Mosama Patita Prabhu, Na Pai Pyara. So he's in a simple, humble way saying, hey, you are great, no? So great people should help poor people. So please help me. Okay? Necessary to show mercy. Therefore, I think that you should show causeless mercy to a person like us or engage in your service. Now, this amazing, famous prayer. Naivo dvije paradhuratya vaitaranya tadvir gaya namaha amrita magna chitta shoche tato vimukha cheta saindriyartha maya sukaya bharamadvato mudan. This is a very, very touching prayer. This prayer is actually was very dear to Srila Prabhupada, and it was his heart. He said, Nevo paradhuratya vaitaranya. He said, my Lord, I'm not scared of the fearful material existence. Why? Tadvire gayana maha amrita magna chitta. Just by chanting your holy name, virya means your glories, your name, my heart is fully satisfied. So name ruchi, then actually jive daya will come. So if you chant your rounds properly, participate in Nam Sakirtana nicely, then you have so much happiness within the heart. Then you feel compassion for the suffering people. So see, we can think about other problems when we don't have problem. Correct? You go to somebody, I'm very disturbed. And I'm more disturbed than you leave me alone. Correct? You go to somebody, I'm very disturbed. Okay, tell me what it is. Because he's not disturbed. But when he is disturbed, why will he solve? Then like Krishna, he has no problems. He solves the whole world's problem. Lord Shiva has no problem. He solves the whole world's problem. Correct? Great personalities have no problem. They're very happy. Okay. So he's saying, but so therefore he's saying, I have no problem because I'm so happy chanting holy names. I have no problem. But I'm now therefore can think about other problems. Shoche, I'm feeling sad. Tato vimukha chetasa. People have taken their vimukha. Sevon mukha means serving the Lord. Bahir mukha, vimukha, taking the face away. So like looking towards the Lord, looking some other way. Indriyartha, why? Because of sense enjoyment. And what they want to enjoy? Maya Sukha. And Bharam Udvato Vimudhan. These idiots. So much anxiety they take. And you to see in the road, people are all walking. So much anxiety. They commit suicide also sometimes. Correct? And Prahlad Maharaj is saying, I simply lament for them. They are not interested in devotion service to you, and they are planning so much enjoyment, and they have so much anxiety because of that enjoyment. I want to buy that house, I want to buy that car. Some enjoyment they plan and enjoy. There is so much anxiety because of that enjoyment. I simply lament for that. Correct? I have no problem. But seeing other people suffering, this is the golden heart of Prahlad Maharaj. Oh, best of the great personalities. I am not at all afraid of material existence or whatever I stay. I am fully absorbed in thought, your glories and activity. My concern is only for the fools and rascals, proper poor, fools and rascals, who are making elaborate form from material happiness and maintaining their family, society, countries. I am simply concerned with love for them. My dear Lord Narasimha Deva, I see that there are many saintly persons indeed, but they're interested only in their own deliverance. Correct? Many people go to the Himalayas, sit down, do tapasya. Basically, they want to deliver themselves. Not caring for the big cities and towns, they go to Himalayas, forests, meditate. They're not interested in delivering others. As for me, however, I do not wish to be liberated alone. This is the heart of Srila Prabhupada. How much he worked. I don't know. He writes to the president, no, I have a clue how to go back to Godhead, but I don't want to go back alone. Leaving aside poor fools and rascals. I know that without Krishna consciousness, without taking shelter, lotus feet, no one cannot be happy. We are not convinced of this. If somebody in opulence or honor is so happy. We don't know, actually cannot be happy without Krishna. We are not convinced of this. Once you are convinced of this, then even Brahma Sukha Kitayate, even for position of Brahma and Shiva, somebody is having, and he's not having devotion to Krishna, we see him like an insect. But we see some big minister, some rich businessman, some person with opulence, how much he's happy. We think like, so how will you preach to him? He'll preach to you. How you are so successful. How we actually see, let us look reality. Therefore, in a neophyte stage, when you go to meet powerful people, it is very bad. Because that is success in the society, and we come from there only. Just because we have come inside the temple or put tilaka, we have not changed. So we see such people, we think this is success. Then we are not preaching to him, he is preaching to you. When your heart, you understand, actually is suffering, then your preaching will be touching his heart. Beautiful. Okay? Therefore, to bring them to the shelter of your lotus feet. Now, this is amazing shloka. Yan matu nadi grihemeti sukham itucham. Imagine, now this 5-year-old boy, he has no experience of sex. But we are hearing, he knows everything. Saying, Yan matu nadi, mithuna adi, grihemeti, not grihastha. Grihemeti means they follow the ashrama rules. But grihemeti means they live like cats and dogs. They indulge in sex just for enjoyment. I spit on that. Kanduya nena karoyor is dukkha. What is this? Simply rubbing hands and legs together. Tripyanti neha. Nobody is ever satisfied by that. My classmates only got one good instruction. He said, you shave very well. Next day again you have to shave. So as much you indulge in this sex life, again next day you have to do. You are never satisfied. Tripyanti neha. Kripanaha bahu dukkha bhaja. He's a miserly man. Actually, bahudukka bhaja is creating more and more pain for himself in so-called enjoyment. Kandutivam manushijam vishahet adhira. Just like you have an itching sensation. You let the itching sensation go. We become dhira. Then you will become peaceful. But you indulge in satisfying itching sensation, he compares sex life to an itching sensation. You tolerate it, it will go away. You indulge in it, it will never end. And never is satisfied. Okay? So this very sex life is compared to rubbing of two hands to relieve an itch. The Grihemeti, so-called Grihasthas who have no spiritual knowledge, think that the itching is the greatest platform for happiness. Although actually it is source of distress. The Kripana, the fools who are just opposite of Brahmana are not satisfied by repeated sensual enjoyment. Why Kripana? Miser. They have an opportunity to enjoy spiritual happiness, but they don't do that. Those who are dhira, however, who are sober and tolerate the itching, are not subject to the suffering of the fools and rascals. Okay. The great saint Narada said, thus Lord Narasimha pacified by the devotee Prahlad Maharaj with prayers offered from the transcendental platform. The Lord gave up his anger, being very kind to Prahlad, offering prostrate of his spoke as follows. The Lord is pleased now. The Supreme Personality Godhead said, my dear Prahlad, when the Lord will call us like that, my dear Prahlad, the most gentle one, the best of the family of the Asuras, all good fortune unto you. See, Krishna is placing his devotee in an Asura family to give an example that even you can be delivered. Okay. All good fortune upon you. I am very pleased with you. It is my pastime to fulfill the desires of my devotee. Therefore, you may ask for me any benediction you desire. Ask something, yaar. Maja aa gaya. Pucho yaar, kuch maago. Because the Lord said, Varam Deva, Mokshamna, Mokshamadi. Varam Deva, he is a giver of benediction. He can give benediction. So she said, ask now, what do you want? Ask. My dear Prahlad, you may live a long time, blessing him. One cannot appreciate or understand me without pleasing me. Bhaktya Mamabi Janati. But one who has seen or pleased me has nothing more for which to be lament for his own satisfaction. My dear Prahlad, you are very fortunate. Please know from me. Those who are very wise and highly elevated try to please me in all different modes of mellows. But I'm the only person who can fulfill all the desires of everyone. Narad Muni is narrating very proudly his disciples. Narad Muni said, Prahlad Maharaj is the best person in the family of the Asuras, who always aspire for material happiness. Nonetheless, although allured by the Supreme Personality of God, he could have said, 5-year-old child क्या मांगेगा? एक chocolate, एक छोटा train, ठीक है? Or something. Okay, when I become big, I want to be rich, give me beautiful wife, big house, big bungalow, lot of servants, no enemy. He can ask. Offered him all the benediction and material happiness because unalloyed Krishna God, he did not want any material benefit for sense gratification. Narad, when he continued all the Prahlad Maharaj, only a boy, when he heard the benediction of Narasimha Deva, he cursed the impediment on the path of devotion service. Thus he smiled. Oh, what a beautiful word. It is said, see, just like a classroom, if the student is very attentive to what a teacher is speaking, then what he will do? He will be taking notes, he'll be asking good questions. The teacher is smiling, the student is smiling. So you can choose to be like Prahlad Maharaj and be, Lord is smiling at you, you are smiling at him, life is so nice. Or you can be like Hiranyakashipu, make noise in the class. What the teacher will say, get out of the class. Then what happens? So Hiranyakashipu also saw the Lord, not in the sense of appreciating his beauty, but the power of the Lord who put him to death. Correct? Get out of the class. And Prahlad Maharaj also saw the Lord in devotion service. So if we do not engage in devotion service, we will see the Lord's get out. That is called death. Or if you engage in devotion, we'll see the Lord of Prahlad. Lord is smiling at you, you are smiling at the Lord. Does he smile very mildly and spoke as follows? Prahlad Maharaj said, my dear Lord of Supreme Personality Godhead, because I was born in an atheistic family, I am naturally attached to material enjoyment. Therefore, kindly do not tempt me with these illusions. अरे बाबा मैं राक्षसी जाति का हूँ मेरे को tempt नहीं करो. I will get carried away. I am very much afraid of material condition. And I desire to liberate a materialistic life. It is for the reason I have taken shelter of your lotus feet. O my worshipable Lord, because seed or lusty desire is root cause of material within the core of everyone's heart. You have sent me to the material world to exhibit the symptoms of a pure devotee. Otherwise, O my Lord, O Supreme Instructor of the entire world, you are so kind to your devotee that you could not induce him to do something unbeneficial for him. On the other hand, one who desires a material benefit in exchange for devotion service cannot be a pure devotee. He's not. He said, "This is ये तो आदान प्रदान है. This is business. मैं 2 coconut तोड़ेगा, तुम ये कर देना. It is not devotion. He's not better merchant. A servant who desires material profit from his master, certainly not qualified servant of pure devotee. Similarly, master to bestow benediction upon a servant because desire to maintain a prestige position of the master is also not a pure master. Oh my Lord, I am your unmotivated servant and you are my eternal master. There is no need for anything, being anything other than master or servant. You are naturally my master, I am naturally your servant. We have no other relationship. कोई business नहीं चल रहा है इधर. Correct? You are naturally my master, and I am naturally your servant. So beautiful. Oh, my Lord, bestow the givers of benediction. If you at all want to bestow desire of benediction upon me, then pray to your Lordship within the core of my heart, let there be no material desires. What a benediction he has. Oh, my Lord, because the lusty desires from the beginning of one birth, the function of one senses, mind, blah, 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 are vanquished. Oh, my Lord, when a human being is able to give up all material desires in his mind, he becomes eligible to possess wealth and opulence like yours. Oh, my Lord, full of 6 opulence, supreme person, O supreme soul, killer of all miseries, O supreme person in the form of wonderful lion, let me offer a respectful obeisance unto you. It does not matter that you are in the middle word, you should always continue. Now, this is Narasimha Deva speaking. Okay? I just continuously hear the instruction message given by me and always be absorbed in thought of me. For I am the super soul, exists the core of everyone's heart. Therefore, give up fruitive active worship. Now, Narasimha Deva is giving instruction through Maharaj for all of us. One who always remembers, now Prahlad Maharaj is offering prayers. Okay, no, this is Narasimha Deva continuing. One who always remembers your activities and my activities also, who chant the prayers you have offered, who becomes free in due course of time from the reaction of material activity. This is called Shruti Phala. We can spend time whole day reading India-Pakistan war, what happened. It will happen what is to happen. But if you hear Narasimha Leela, you'll be blessed. Prahlad Maharaj said, "Oh Supreme Lord, because you are so merciful to the fallen souls, I ask you for one benediction." Now he asks, second time he asked benediction. I know that my father at the time of his death had already been purified by your glance upon him, because you looked at him, he's purified. But because of his ignorance of your beautiful power and supremacy, he was unnecessarily angry at you, falsely thinking that you were killer of his brother. Thus he directly blasphemed your lordship, the spiritual master of the living being, and committed heavily sinful activities directed against me, your devotee. I wish that he be excused for these sinful activities. Oh, Supreme Personality, the Supreme Personality Godhead said, my dear Prahlad. So he asked what? Lord to forgive his father. But the same father has tried to kill him so many times. He doesn't have any negative. He saw Durbuddhe. He saw he's foolish. But in his heart, he's wishing well for it. Oh, most pure, oh, great saintly person, Lord is replying. Your father has been already purified. Along with 21 forefathers, I have blessed them in your family, because you are born in this family, the entire dynasty is purified. So we all feel indebted to our parents, correct? Become a pure devotee. There's no better benediction you can give them. Not only your parent, grandparent, great grandparent analyzes, in any family we cannot remember more than 7. आजकल तो 3 भी याद नहीं होता. कितनों को बताओ, कितनों को याद है? अपना नाम ठीक है, उन्हें याद है. पिताजी का नाम याद है, दादा का नाम याद है, दादा के पिताजी का नाम नहीं. 3. सो मैक्सिमम 7. पहले क्या होता था, शादी होता था, 7 नाम बुलवाते थे. बोलो पिताजी का नाम मैच नहीं होना चाहिए कोई, बिकॉज एज इवन मेडिकली इट इज नॉट गुड, है ना. तो 7 जनरेशन दे विल चेक, दे शुड मैच. और 7 याद होता था. आजकल 3 भी मुश्किल से. आई नेवर सॉ माय ग्रैंडफादर, आई डोंट रिमेंबर, आई डोंट नो हिज नेम, है ना. सो आई ओनली नो 1. Some people at least have seen 2, correct? Some people 3. कितना याद है maximum? Anybody knows? More than 3? 4? So that means within 100 years, even your family members will forget you. Forget about the world. Okay, so anyway, so proper says because 7 generations se ek le lo, so that means 3 birth is purifying 7 generation. Acharya is commenting on that. अभी इसी जन्म के नहीं, पिछले जन्म के माँ बाप को ब्लेस कर दिया, और नहीं 7 पीढ़ी उधर तार दिया, उसके पिछले जन्म में भी 7 पीढ़ी तार दिया. मतलब all their sinful activities are pardoned and they are liberated from the material existence. No pain for them, no anxiety, they are liberated. But to get pure devotion service, they have to do something, correct? But all there, they have been purified. Imagine how much blessing just by becoming a. And how to become pure devotee? I'm not. Make an attempt wherever you are to please the Lord, serve the Lord. That will take care. Wherever, whenever and wherever there are peaceful, equipoised devotees, the well-behaved and decorated with all the quality, that place, not only your family now, that place also, the dynasties, if condemned, everything is purified. Just like go to Madhvacharya's house, even now we go, because he was just born there, but the place is purified. In ISKCON also, all the places Srila Prabhupada stayed, it is preserved, correct? Because the place is purified. Purity. Those who follow your example and naturally become my pure devotees. You are the best example of my devotees. What a certificate. Among Mahajanas, he is the best now. Wow. Prabhupada comments in the purport. You're the best among my devotees. Others should follow in your footsteps. My dear child, your father has already been purified just by touch of my body at the time of his death. Nonetheless, the duty of a son is to perform Shraddha. Shraddha Karogi. After his father's death, so that father may be promoted to a planetary system where he may become good citizen and devotee. Anyway, Hiranyakashipu is also some big leela. He's a Chuparustam. He's another pure devotee that named his family, but to the society, karma kanda rules. After performing ritual ceremony, take charge of your father's kingdom. He's a 5-year-old boy, but fit to rule. Sit upon the throne and do not be disturbed by materialistic activities. Please keep your mind fixed upon me, is instructing, without transgressing. This is for all of us. Keep your mind always fixed upon the Lord. Without transgressing injunction of the Veda, don't do any sinful activities. As a matter of formality, you perform your particular duties. Narad Muni continued thus, as the Supreme Personality Godhead ordered, Prahlad Maharaj performed the ritualistic ceremonies for his father. O King Yudhishthira was then enthroned the kingdom of Hiranyakashipu directed by the Brahmanas. Lord Brahma, surrounded by other devatas, was bright-faced, because the Lord was pleased. So he pleased the Lord, he pleased all the devatas. Thus he offered praise to the Lord in transcendental words. Now he's get a scolding from the Lord, Brahma. Brahma said, O Supreme Lord of the Lord, proprietor of the entire universe, benefactor of the universe, Oh, original person, because of your good fortune, our good fortune, you have now killed the sinful demon who was giving trouble to the entire universe. This demon Hiranyakashipu received from me the benediction that he would not be killed by any living being within the creation. With his assurance, with the strength derived from Austrian mystic power, we exceedingly proud and transgress all the Vedic injunctions. So we may do tapasya, we may have austerity. Never become proud, because then you lose the result of all your tapasya. I'm chanting Hare Krishna, don't be proud of it. Kindness, I was not qualified. Maybe I met some servant of Srila Prabhupada, I'm chanting now. I'm not qualified. Then you'll know I'm chanting. Hey, you're not chanting. You're non-devotee. Never be proud. Whatever tapasya you're doing, you think I'm undeserving and I've been bestowed. Otherwise, like Hiranyakashipu, everything will gone. By good fortune, Hiranyakashipu's son Prahlad Maharaj has now been released from death. For although he is a child, he is an exalted devotee. Brahma is also giving a certificate. Now it's fully under the protection of your lotus feet. My dear Lord, O Supreme Godhead, you are the supreme soul. If one meditates upon your transcendental body, it naturally protects you, naturally protect you from all sorts of fears, even this imminent danger of death. So Brahma is also offering his realization. Supreme Personality of God. My dear Lord Brahma, the great Lord born from the lotus flower, that is you, just as dangerous to feed a milk to a snake, even dangerous to give benedictions to demon, who are by nature ferocious and jealous. I warn you not to give such benediction to any demon again. क्या करते हो यार, इतना कॉम्प्लिकेट कर दिया, अंदर भी नहीं, बाहर भी नहीं, नीचे भी नहीं, ऊपर भी नहीं. नेल से भी मारना पड़ा, because he honored all his benediction. अरे ऐसे benediction क्यों देता है तू मेरे, so much complication करना पड़ा मेरे को, है ना. नीचे भी नहीं, उसको गोदी में रखना, because he remembers every word. So neither below, neither have to put on the lap, neither man, neither lion, you take Narasimha form. अंदर भी नहीं, बाहर भी नहीं, at the doorstep. That's why people jump the doorstep, because otherwise Narasimha, they will tear you. I warn you not to give such benediction. Okay? So scolding is also. I warn you not to give such benediction to any demon again. आशा नहीं देना भाई, आशीर्वाद बेवकूफ. Narada continued, O King Yudhishthira, Supreme Personality Godhead is not visible to any human being spoke in this way, instructing Brahma. Then worshipped by Brahma and all the Devatas, Prahlad Maharaj, everybody, the Lord disappeared from that place. Narasimha Dev Bhagwan ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna. I do not know how it was. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, everybody.
Wonderful
Hare
lecture,
Krishna,
Prabhuji.
Hare
Wonderful.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Very touching, Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
హరే కృష్ణ
Very
ప్రభు శ్రీ
interesting. It's
హరే
wonderful
కృష్ణ
Prabhuji.
మాతాజీ
Nice
చాలా చక్కగా
class
వివరించారు
with all emotions. Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Mataji
Prabhuji,
Prabhuji
Pranam.
Pranam Hare
The translators
Hare
also.
Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ దండవత్ ప్రణామం
Krishna Jayanti.
Hare Krishna
Prabhuji
Prabhuji,
Narasimha
Pranam
Dev
Prabhuji,
Bhagwan
thank you so much.
ki.
Jai Ho.
Jai.
Bhakt Prahlad ki jai.
Prahlad ki jai.
Dev ki
So sweet, no? Last time is so sweet.
Very nice, Prabhuji.
Radha Govinda ji.
Very nice.
Radha Govind.
Thank you, thank you.
Hare Krishna.
प्रभु जी हिंदी में भी बहुत अच्छा समझ में आया,
हाँ, हिंदी में ट्रांसलेशन अच्छा था.
बहुत अच्छा था.
मलयालम में
मलयालम में पता नहीं.
తెలుగులో కూడా చాలా వెరీ బ్యూటిఫుల్ ప్రభుజీ.
also good.
చాలా బాగుంది. తెలుగు కూడా.
చాలా బాగుంది.
చాలా బాగుంది.
చాలా బాగుంది.
सुंदर. अच्छा.
And then which we had Hindi ठीक था.
जी प्रभु जी बहुत अच्छा.
Malayalam.
Malayalam it was very good.
Prabhuji.
Okay, very good. Very nice, no? This is
प्रभु जी आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
चलो नरसिम्हा देव का.
Yes, thank
देखो
you
अभी क्या
very
है,
much for the
कैमरा
5 days class.
show Narasimha Deva first. Okay. Now you will get personal darshan. The Narasimha Deva, we have a DT. उसका darshan दो. Then take the darshan Narasimha Deva. ठीक है. You can you can keep chanting. Namaste. Keep chanting.
Narasimhaya
जगदीश हरे जगदीश हरे जगदीश हरे योगेश्वर श्री रूप जगदीश हरे जगदीश हरे जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद
5 o'clock we have the festival online. आप join करना. Kirtan, boat festival, Abhisheka, everything is there. Aarti, Hare Krishna, welcome. Take care. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Krishna Prabhuji, thank you for the